Hi Hunters of the Wild, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all enjoying the new title update 3, the Omega update, as much as I did. Later this October through mid-November, we'll see our third seasonal event, the Festival of Accord Dreamspell, a Halloween-themed event. I've seen some leaks revealing cute Lolita-inspired outfits, which has me really excited and intrigued. If you don't want to miss the details, consider subscribing, as I'll also be covering the fashion side of things when the Dreamspell event hits. Now, let's talk about the new Final Fantasy XIV online collaboration. It introduces the Omega Planetes fight, a challenging encounter that demands rhythm to master. It's pretty rewarding once you've learned the fight, which features lots of AoE and positioning mechanics that echo classic MMORPG raids. It also reminds me of the ancient Leshen fight from the Witcher crossover in Worlds. It's a thoughtful recreation of those experiences. Beyond identifying attack windows and dodging everything else, I'd suggest using support hunters for reliable clears, Lancer Alessa for tanking, Hunting Horn Kai for buffs, and SNS Mina for durability. If you're curious, here's the bow set I used against Savage Omega, prioritizing comfort while delivering decent thunder damage. Apart from that, bring lots of crafting materials for Mega Potions and Max Potions. Moving on, here are some of my fashion ideas while exploring the styling possibilities with the new Omega set pieces. First, the look I had at the beginning of the video, the Omega. A fusion of elegance and predatory sharpness, evoking the sleek lethality of an archer in shadowed realms. It layers the form-fitting Omega suit over the subtle biomechanical bale waist, hinting at an ancient primal machinery vibe, reimagined for the hunt. The base hue of the purple void shade contrasts with the polished gold access on the Regios pieces that further sharpen the archer's look, while the Sakura-type bracers ground the look with Japanese flair, which I absolutely love. Next, the Omega feather look embodies a spectral lunar guardian aesthetic. I picked the silver engravings for the Omega suit to mimic the swirling chaos of rippling water under moonlight. The feather elements from the Guardian Sacred Coils provide a dynamic contrast to the armor's rigid frame, with its color further enhancing the stealthy nocturnal motif. Overall, I like the color tone of this look, as it also closely aligns with Omega Planetes' original color palette. Next, the Omega Wanderer look channels a nomadic explorer vibe across endless sand dunes, blending veiled mystery with a subtle cosmic edge. I picked the seal dragon cloth for its crisp linen drape that flows like desert winds, layering it over the Omega suit's tarnished brass alloy plate for sun-bleached realism. A little detail on the plate. When picking the color, I went with brass instead of gold, as gold is a harder to come by substance in the Oasis. I also chose a darker shade of brass to emulate that it's been exposed to sun for a long period of time. Finally, the Ajarakan coils add the dry, weathered texture to further enhance the theme of this look. Moving on, the Omega Aviator look brings wild, sky-roaming steampunk vibes to recreate the early 20th century pilot aesthetic. Pairing the hawk heart jacket, specifically the goggle accents, to anchor that rugged aviator look, layered with a brown leather bale waist. Overall, I picked the two-tone brown for consistency, and I like how the textures mix to pull in that retro aviator fashion. Next, the Omega Valkyrie look channels a fierce imperial poise, layering Regios pieces over the Omega suit and boots for a sleek, armored aesthetic that's light and combat ready. The gold accents catch the light against those deep shadow hues for greater contrast. I particularly like the wing-like extensions on the coils that give a soaring Valkyrie flair. Finally, the Omega Seraph look mixes celestial fury with a fallen angel vibe. I picked the Oni horn for a fallen divinity theme, matching the gold-etched lines from the Omega chest for the gilded aesthetic, layering the massive white wings from the numinous waist and the pristine white Omega vambraces for a divine Seraph theme. I drew heavy inspiration from Diablo 3 Act 4 for this look, where all those radiant angelic warriors clash with demonic corruption in the Silver Spire, High Heaven Act, and the color tone closely resembles the Archangel Tyrell. That concludes my lineup of looks featuring the Omega and Veil pieces. Share your thoughts and styling ideas in the comments. If you enjoy content like this, leave a like and subscribe for more fashion content. I will also be covering the fashion aspect for the new Dreamspell Festival event. You can also support this channel through Patreon or channel membership. Until next time, see you in the next video!